So as I said, 786, Sphenic number is 4665. This number 4665 actually is a tri-prime, and the Sphenic numbers means that their factors are distinct prime numbers. You see 3, 5, 3, 11. Means they're not repeating. Okay. The indices of these prime factors are 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 4. 2, 3, 6, 4 happens to be a quad prime. Its index is 379. Okay. The 19th happy prime is 379. The 90th irregular prime is also 379. Okay. Isn't that amazing? So God is stressing this fact. 377 lonely Gaussian prime is 9127. So again, somebody uttered Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, they went back to 9127. And as I said, there is not a thing they can do. Some people even cancel Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. They don't even utter it during the prayers. When they do the Al-Fatiha, they start with Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Okay? They've gone that far. Maybe subconsciously they know that if they say that, they have to follow the rest of it. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Now let's see. Remember now, this actually took us in the last session, the last unit, okay? What I said was that the 786 takes us to 9619, which is going back to chapter 96 having 19 verses, and the fact that chapter 96 is the first chapter was revealed, okay? So here, the digits of 379 or 379 are the indices of prime number 5, 17, and 23. 5 times 17 times 23 is 1955. Okay. We knew about this before because remember now, we said that the 19th semi-prime is 55. We said that. Okay. And so if we concatenate 19 and 55, we are going to get 1955, and 1955 is the 1657th composite. Okay, and now let's see. 1657 is the 139th additive prime. 139 is the number of letters in the first surah, the opener. Also note that 139 is the 19th additive prime, and furthermore 1657 in base 19 is equal to 9127 in base 10. So now it tells you, when you utter Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, okay, it tells you that this is the opening statement of the Quran. It's a number Bismillah. Okay? One of the two numbered Bismillahs in the Quran. The other 112 Bismillahs don't have numbers. This one has numbers, and 2730 in chapter 27 has number, which is 2730. Okay? Chapter 27 verse 30 is numbered. And it has Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay? In case you have forgotten, that's when Queen of Sheba opens the letter from Solomon. And it starts with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Look at it now, okay? So you are in good company on Day of Judgment. God says He's going to bring the witnesses. Those are the witnesses. So Solomon would be a witness that 9 has 127 verses. Can you imagine that? Okay. Go back here. Last one. I didn't say this. I've said it before. 195 actually is a composite also, and its index is 150. Okay. 150 is the numerical word, the numerical value of the word Jesus or Isa. Okay. So he is going to also bring witness that 9 has 127 verses. Can you imagine that this is talking to you like that? 150 is also a composite. The index is 114. And 114 is the number of surahs in the Quran. Okay? People are running away from this. You say Quran, oh, Quran. We don't even touch it. We don't want to talk about it. Okay? They are literally running away. They don't want to listen to it. They don't want to hear it. These are the people who actually, God says, they were happy with the pride of the day of ignorance. That's what they want. They want the pride of the day of ignorance. They don't want knowledge. Okay? So here we go. So again now, the Bismillah is describing Al-Fatiha. As I said here, 139 is the 19th additive prime. It happens to be the number of letters in Al-Fatiha, including the Bismillah. But once you utter Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, is all done already. Can you imagine that? And so do those people. Now, some of those people, they deleted Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We don't want to say it. Okay, fine. Okay. You're going to succeed? You think you're going to succeed? That's the question. Or you are going to go beg for things in other places. Okay? Because you cannot do it yourself. Because you rejected God's signs. That's what we read in the Quran over and over and over again. Because they rejected our signs. Okay? So also note that this, and then as I said, 1657 in base 19 is 9127 in base 10. Okay? This is how God has designed the Quran. And this is where we go, and every day, as I said, no matter who you are, as soon as you say that phrase, as soon as you say this phrase, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, okay, these things happen in the universe. And you are back to the truth that God has created. And you are bearing witness to that truth, willingly or unwillingly. When this was offered to the existence, basically, say, come into existence, willingly or unwillingly, we are coming willingly. Okay? That was the idea. So those people who think that they are somehow winning the battle or the fight or the war, once they say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, then they are in this thing, in this situation. Okay? And they have no other option. Okay? So this is the beauty of it, as I said. As I said, if you were blessed enough to dial in this number, okay, those 19 bones in your hand, they did the right thing. Okay? They logged on to this site. They grabbed the mouse and they logged onto this site. Or you dial the number on your phone. And so you're blessed with this new knowledge that other people don't have. And so you are happy today. In the afternoon, you're a happy person. Okay? Because you know more. Okay, I'm going to stop here and we'll finish our Jum'ah. Allahul